And welcome everybody back here to the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament. Going to the winners bracket here, starting our nightcap in the festivities. Game 2 of 3 being played here today, featuring Lawrenceburg and Columbia. AJ Good on the Exports Network. Will Pettis is our producer extraordinaire here tonight. Lawrenceburg will be the visiting team here in game number 2. Columbia will be the home team. Let's take a look here at the starting lineup. Starting first with Lawrenceburg, leading off in center field, Brayson Rose. Batting second, the shortstop, Jake Moore. Batting third, the catcher, Brooks Durham. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Logan Mays. Batting fifth, the pitcher, Jack Story. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Landon Bracey. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Chase Carr. Batting eighth, the first baseman, Callum McCauley. And rounding out the lineup in right field will be Harrison Wiley. Also playing second base will be Case Chapman. For Columbia, post 19, leading off in center field, Cason Blackwood. Batting second in left field, Jackson Lindsay. Batting third, the first baseman, John Colby Stanley. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jake Pettis. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colby Browning. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Brandon Smith. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Aiden Kirby. Batting eighth, the catcher, Griffin Cameron. And rounding out the lineup at shortstop will be Carter Bates. The pitcher tonight for Columbia will be the big right-hander in Dolan Sims. Lawrenceburg yesterday got here with a run rule win over Gallatin, and it was Columbia with a run rule win over Pulaski. Our first game of the day was Pulaski coming away with a 10-5 win over Gallatin. They will advance to take on the Loretto Upper Cumberland loser tomorrow at 1:30. Winner of this game will advance to the semifinal of the entire tournament. That game will be at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And the loser of this game will drop down to take on Scotts Hill in the losers bracket tomorrow at 11 a.m. So that is the tentative schedule for now. Obviously, weather could play a factor. Thankfully, nothing has happened to us so far today. Still plenty of blue in the sky. A lot of clouds, but plenty of blue. It's very hot out as well. Thanks for the picture, Will. There's some black in that as too, some gray and whatnot, but still plenty of blue that we can see. Actually taking a look at the Tennessee Valley weather app, the best chance for storms are right now at 70%, and then the next hour drops to about 40%, and every hour after that's anywhere around 30 to 20%. It's the summer. Pop-up showers can happen in an instant, but from what we see around us, I think we're at least good to get maybe this one, and we'll see what happens later on tonight between Loretto and Upper Cumberland. Getting ready to get this thing going. Lawrenceburg will be in the all-white uniforms, purple numerals, while Columbia will be in the green tops, white pants, and the navy blue hats. And ready to throw this one down and get things going for a spot in the semifinal tomorrow. Brayson Rose will lead things off. Reached base twice yesterday in that big win for Lawrenceburg over Gallatin to start off the tournament. Comes the first pitch here from Sims. Hit high in the air into shallow right. Coming in is the right fielder in Brandon Smith. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out. Start things off here in the top of the first inning. Now brings up the shortstop in Jake Moore. Reached base a couple times yesterday. Drove in a couple of runs. Lawrenceburg 16 that opening game against Gallatin. First pitch. That is in there for strike one. The 0-1. Misses in. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. And check swing as that ball goes foul down the left field line. 1-2 now to Moore. Wind really picking up there. It's better than the previous noise that we had in the first game today. I don't know what that was. Comes a 1-2. Popped up, will stay on the infield. Browning at third. Ranges over, makes the catch, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone. Here in the top of the first to bring up Brooks Durham, who offensively had the best day of anyone yesterday. Played for both of these teams. Started off with Lawrenceburg. Had a couple of doubles. Then in the nightcap for Columbia, or I should say the second game of the day, he had a couple of doubles and a single. Hit 2 of his doubles to left, 1 to center. Has tested the durability of the fence. It stayed intact for the most part. First pitch, misses in for ball 1. There's a 1-0. And that's going to hit Durham. That's because he's playing for the other guys. Let's see how it is. I'm just kidding. I don't think he hit him on purpose. Just an accident. It happens. Durham reaches on the hit by pitch. He will make his way to first. He caught 2 games yesterday, one for Columbia, one for Lawrenceburg, and back-to-back. He'll get a courtesy runner here with Maddox Wiley will be the courtesy runner. Logan Mays, the left fielder, due up now. Couple nice plays in the outfield yesterday. I'm sure at some point we'll see him pitch during this tournament. First pitch from Sims. That's in there for strike 1. Decent lead by Wiley over at first. Not a big one, but a decent one. Here's the 0-1. Tap back foul, 0-2. One final score from Major League Baseball already today. The Cubs taking care of business against the Red Sox, winning at 4-1. It's the 0-2. In the dirt, good block by Cameron behind the plate. 1-2 now. First time I've seen Clint Wright actually give out a sign. Other than, well, he still gave out numbers, but it's a B. Give it a B.
He's normally in the dugout.
Yeah. Well, when he's coaching the high school team, he is. Pickoff attempt trying to get Wiley. He would have got him with a good throw. It will go down the first base line, but not deep enough for Wiley to advance to second. It's a really good move by Sims. The throw just wasn't there. One and two here to Mays. Runner on first, 2 outs. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. One, two. This is high. Wiley takes off for second. Good throw. And they got him. And that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, the unconventional way for Lawrenceburg in the top of the first. No scores. We go to the bottom half of the inning next here on the X Sports Network.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-7.
Back here at Edmonson Field at Zion Christian Academy, go to the bottom of the first here, this winner's bracket game of the 17U Tennessee American Legion State Tournament. Top of the order due up for Columbia, Blackwood, Lindsay, and Stanley. Jack Story on the mound for Lawrenceburg to start this one off. Blackwood out of Summertown going up against a couple of Lawrence County counterparts. Durham behind the plate. Story on the mound. First pitch, high for ball one. So 1-up. Misses low. 2-0 the count. Blooper. So right to Chapman at second. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So both sides starting off with pop outs to the right side. One gone here in the bottom of the first. Jackson Lindsay, left fielder, now due up for Columbia post 19. Second team we've seen in this tournament with green tops, red letters. First pitch here from Story. This is in for ball one. There's a 1-up. Sent high and deep, but way foul down the left field line for strike one. Might be the furthest ball we've seen hit so far in this tournament. But fortunately for him, wasn't in between the lines. There's a 1-1. That misses. 2-1 the count. Comes a 2-1. Check swing. Didn't go around. 3-1 the count. Next pitch. And that misses low for ball four. 1 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first inning, brings up the first baseman and John Colby Stanley. Wind starting to blow out towards right field. Perfect for this left-handed hitting power hitter. Stad's the third base coach down the left field line. First pitch here from Story. This is low for ball 1. Pickoff attempt over at first, not in time. One up. Low for ball 2. Another pickoff attempt, not in time over there at first. Checking on Lindsay. Two-oh. Runner takes off. It's in there for strike 1. The throw from Durham. Not in time. A stolen base there for Lindsay.
Take that chance.
Yeah. Accurate throw, even though it 2-hopped, but Lindsay gets a stolen base. Runner on second, 1 out. 2-1 the count here to Stanley. Next pitch. Misses for ball 3. Three-one. Rounder through the right side, a base hit. Lindsay rounding at third. Here comes the throw. It is offline. He will score. Stanley going to second. That goes into center field. And Columbia Post 19 takes an early 1-0 lead. RBI single there for Story. Now brings up the designated hitter in Jake Pettis. Another Summertown member on this team. One of 3 in the lineup here today with Blackwood and Stanley. First pitch. High for ball 1. Clint Wright quickly on his way out to the mound. Here to talk with Story. Meeting's over as Wright makes his way back to the visitors' dugout for this game. Next pitch to Pettis. That misses away. 2-0 the count. Runner on second, 1 out, a 1-0 Columbia lead. 2-0. Almost clipped him there. Now it's 3-0. Next pitch. In there for strike one. Still a hitter's count here for Pettis. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three one. Low for ball 4. Second walk issued by Story. 18 pitches so far, 13 balls to 5 strikes. Brings up Colby Browning, the third baseman. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Columbia with the 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. One-0. Ground ball into the glove of Moore, but it's going to be a hard play to make a play on anybody there. It's going to be an infield single for Browning and loads the bases with 1 out. Brings up Brandon Smith, the right fielder, hitting the 9 slide yesterday. Came away with a couple of hits. Again, taking a look at the replay, it's going to be a tough play for Jake to make it anywhere on the diamond. Story to work out of the windup. First pitch. Hit in the air into left center, and this one, what a catch by Brayson Rose. Throws it back in. Runner's going to take off for home, and he's going to score on the sacrifice fly. Incredible play there by Brayson Rose. A rumble score off the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0 Columbia, but he for sure saved at least 2 runs scoring, if not 3. Well struck ball. Unfortunately, good job by Rose getting out there quickly to make the play. Brings up Aiden Kirby, the second baseman. 2-on-2 gone. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. One-oh. This is low for ball 2. Two and 0 the count here to Kirby. Next pitch. High and in, and that looks like it hit him. Loads the bases with 2 outs. Brings up the 8-hole hitter and Griffin Cameron. First pitch, foul back for strike 1. Brooks Durham, the catcher, out to have a conversation here with Story, try to settle him down a bit. The 0-1. This is high, 1-1 the count. One. Foul back. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. One, 2. High, 2-2 now. Deuces on the board with 2 outs. First pitch, high for ball 3. Full count offering. In there for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Columbia strikes first, 2 in the bottom of the first. And take a 2-0 lead as we go to the top of the second next on the Exports Network.
Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling can help you with all your home remodeling and construction needs. They specialize in custom walk-in showers and floors, and no job is too big for their expert team. Licensed and insured, call Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling today, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
Juarez Tile Pros and Remodeling can help you.
We go to the top of the second inning here of this winner's bracket game, the 17U Tennessee State Tournament of American Legion. 4-5-6 due up for Lawrenceburg as they trail Columbia post 19, 2-0. May, Story, and Bracey. Dolan Sims back on the mound. First pitch, sent foul for strike 1. Sims in the first inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and had 11 pitches in that first inning. Comes the 0-1. This one's sent in the air in the shallow right center. And the center fielder in Blackwood makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the top of the second inning, and brings up the opposing pitcher in Jack Story, going to try to help his own cause. Find a way to get on base. There's the first pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. Ground ball. Sent over the third. Good play by Browning. Throws over to first. And Stanley with a pick on the other side, and that will be the second out of the inning. John Colby Stanley reaching over, keeping his foot on the bag, and that will be the second out. Brings up the third baseman here in Landon Bracey. Yeah, it was really, pretty smooth there. And Stanley got his foot back on the bag at the last second there. First pitch here from Sims. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Tip back and caught for strike 2. The 0-2. Fouled up, popped up in the right center. Smith there to make the catch, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Lawrenceburg in the top of the second. 2-0 Columbia Lee as we go to the bottom half next on the Exports Network.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
We go to the bottom of the second here of the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament in the winners bracket. Columbia leading Lawrenceburg 2-0. Due up for Columbia here in the bottom half of the second, 9-1-2 with Bates, Blackwood, and Lindsay. New pitcher into the game for Lawrenceburg is Case Chapman coming in from second base. Jack Story, the starting pitcher, goes to first. Callum McCauley will move to second base. Bates his first at bat. Story left after an inning, 2 runs off 2 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout through 29 pitches. And the first pitch from Chapman, bunt attempt fouled away for strike 1. The 0-1 off of the home plate umpire for strike 2. Both Durham and third base coach Stanley giving the home plate umpire a chance to collect himself, even though it doesn't look like he was the least bit hurt by that. But good gesture from both sides. 0-2 the count now to Bates. Next pitch. This one sent in the right center field. And caught by Rose for the first out of the inning. Rose, second time he's tracked down a deep fly ball. 1 gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings us to the top of the order. Cason Blackwood popped up to second in his first at bat in the previous inning. Summertown product. First pitch. That misses for ball 1. That's in there for strike 1. Once Chapman figured out his arm angle, turned into a very, very good starter and a reliever for Lawrence County, especially towards the end of last year. Next pitch grounded, and hey, it's been a while since we've seen a base coach make a good play like that. You know, earlier today he had his shirt off and just had a tank top on. He was giving me some Cousin Eddie vibes down there. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the second inning. Now brings up the left fielder in Jackson Lindsay, who got things going for Columbia with his 1-out walk in the previous inning. Eventually scored a run as well. Out of Mount Pleasant. First pitch. And this is low for ball 1. So 1-0. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. So 1-1. Gets away. 2-1 now. Pitch there from Case previously. 2-1. Misses low. Now it's 3-1. Next pitch. That's in there. Strike 2. Count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chapman ready to go. The full count. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Columbia in the bottom of the second. It's a 2-0 lead as we go to the top of the third next on the Exports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennecky Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennecky Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennecky.com.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
We go to the top of the third inning here. This winner's bracket game with the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament. Lawrenceburg trailing Columbia Post 19, 2-0. 7, 8, 9 due up for Lawrenceburg. Carr, McCauley, and Wiley. Dolan Sims back on the mound. First pitch here to Carr. That's in there for strike 1. Sims through 2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and after that first pitch strike is at 19 pitches. Been very effective in the early going. The 0-1. This one skied high in the air into shallow right. Blackwood at center charges in, takes control, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the third, brings up Colin McCauley. Started at first, now playing second here for Lawrenceburg. First pitch here from Sims. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2, 0-2. 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. First strikeout of the game for Sims. 2 gone here in the top of the third. Brings up the right fielder in Harrison Wiley. Reached base a bunch of times yesterday. Left-handed hitter able to go the opposite field with some power. And definitely the smallest strike zone of anybody on the field, except maybe his brother, who looks exactly like him. Twin brothers. Pitched decently yesterday. His brother did, not him. First pitch. Tried to get a bunt down and fouls it away. A lot of speed in those legs as well. Third baseman playing on the grass. Rest of the infield kind of shaded towards right. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. The 0-2. High. 1-2 now the count. One, two. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Pair of strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down for Lawrenceburg here in the top of the third. A 2-0 Columbia leads. We go to the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
We go to the bottom of the third here, this winner's bracket game in the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament. Columbia leading Lawrenceburg 2-0. 3-4-5 due up for post 19. Stanley Pettis and Browning. Case Chapman out for his second inning of work and his first in the second. No hits, no runs, no walks, a pair of strikeouts through 13 pitches. First one here to Stanley, and that misses away for ball 1. Stanley with an RBI single in the right in his first at bat. Eventually scored a run as well. 1-0. Misses away, 2-0. Next pitch. Hit in the air into deep center field. Rose going back on it. And it's going to one off the wall. Stanley, with his second hit of the game, comes away with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position here. Nobody out. Don't think Rose got a really good read of that off of the bat. Or maybe thought the wall was a little bit closer than what it actually was there. Any way you look at it, Stanley, 2 for 2. He's completed half of the cycle so far with the single and the double. Brings up Jake Pettis, walked in his first at bat in the first inning. First pitch. Bunts and gets it down. Chapman, no play, and Pettis is going to come away with an infield single. Popped it up originally, but he placed it so well, no one had a chance to make a play anywhere on the field. Now runners on the corners, nobody out. Brings up Colby Browning, the third baseman. Singled in his last at bat. Up with the runners on the corners and nobody out. First pitch. Runner takes off. Throw to second. He holds up. Here comes a throw. No throw home. They've still got Pettis, and he is out at first. Stanley will score, and Columbia post 19 leads at 3-0.
That was a design.
Yeah. So one gone. One and 0 the count here to Browning. Next pitch. Way in, 2-0. One and one, actually. 1-1. Thank you from the home plate umpire. Next pitch. Misses low, 2-1. Pitch here from Chapman, and that hits him. Browning gets on first here with a hit by pitch with one out, as Brooks Durham actually took that deflection into the groin there. Yeah, ooh, brutal deflection there, and nothing you can ever really prepare for. Sportsmanship here from both sides. Durham plays for both sides. He's going to get a little bit of water here after that. Ooh, ouch. Wicked deflection there. All smiles by everybody. Brooks seems to be okay. Runner on first, one out. 3-0 Columbia lead here in the bottom of the third. First pitch. Low for ball one. No one warming up in the Lawrenceburg bullpen right now, and meeting here between Coach Stanley and Smith. Long look here from Chapman. 1-0. Runner takes off. Doesn't take off, and that pitch is in there for strike one. A little fake there from Browning over at first. Quick move over from Chapman. Big lead by Browning at first, the 1-1. That's in there for strike two. 1-2. Just misses away. 2-2 the count. Two. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game for Chapman. Brings up Hayden Kirby, the second baseman, hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Trying to get Browning again over at first. Causing a lot of havoc over there. Another pickoff attempt. First pitch. Hits the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed on the slider for strike 2. Chapman ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Columbia gets another in the bottom of the third. Lead at 3-0 as we go to the top of the fourth. Next on the Exports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events.
We go to the top of the fourth inning here in the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament. 3-0, the Columbia lead over Lawrenceburg as we go to the top of the fourth. Top of the order, due up for Lawrenceburg with Rose, Moore, and Durham. Dolan Sims back on the mound. First pitch here to Rose. Misses away for ball 1. Sims through 3 innings. No hits, no runs, no walks, pair of strikeouts. Right now after ball 1 is at just 28 pitches. First pitch. Next pitch, misses away. 2-0. Rare time that Sims has been trailing in a count, and Coach Stanley on his way out there. Making sure everything's okay after going down 2-0. As went straight through the Lawrenceburg lineup. 9 up, 9 down. Last two he faced struck out. Rose flew out to right in his, literally the first pitch he saw, the only pitch he saw in his first at bat to lead off the game. Two-0. Swung on a miss for strike one. Big cut there from Rose. 2-1. Low, ball three. 3-1 now, hitters count here for Rose. Next pitch. Fouled away, out of play, and the count will go full. I believe it's the first full count that Sims has faced in this game. Full count. Misses low for ball four and a leadoff walk. First base runner of the game for Lawrence County. Brings up Jake Moore. So second base runner is Brooks Durham was hit by a pitch, so the second free pass issued by Sims. One base runner was thrown out at second base. Moore, who popped up in the infield to Browning, the third baseman, his first at bat. First pitch here from Sims. On the outside corner for strike one. Pickoff attempt. Not in time to get Rose. Decent lead over there at first for Rose. The 0-1. Ground ball over to short. Throw over to second is in time. Will not get Moore over at first. Get the lead runner. One gone here in the top of the fourth to bring up the catcher and Brooks Durham. Good play at short there by Carter Bates. Durham is hit by a pitch in his first at bat. 1 on, 1 out. For the walk to Rose, the only base runner allowed by Sims before that. First pitch in there for strike one. The 0-1. Misses in. 1-1 the count. Durham fouls that one over the press box to the football field. 1-2. One, two. And that's going to go to the backstop. More easily on his way to second. I believe it's just the first wild pitch thrown by Sims, other than the one that hit Brooks in the stomach. 2-2, runner on second, 1 out. 2-2. Durham, ground ball against the Columbia dugout. Count will stay where it is after the 5th pitch of the at-bat, 2-2. Another 2-2, and time called here by Durham right before Sims can start his stretch throw. Two. Durham rips this into the glove of Browning, and that saved maybe the first run of the game for Lawrenceburg. Hardest hit ball of the afternoon, and now Morris is going to try to catch it. No one there at third, and he's called out.
Who came in inside? Was it a left fielder? Yeah.
And that one will end the inning. So Lawrenceburg, take a look here at the replay. Left fielder comes in, and we'll let you be the judge whether he was out or not. Anyways, we go to the bottom of the 4th next year on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right. Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you
go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Columbia leading Lawrenceburg in the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament 3-0. 8-9-1 due up for Columbia here in the bottom half of the 4th. First pitch here from Case Chapman. Misses low for ball 1. Chapman here through 2 innings, a run off 2 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. And after that foul ball, 31 pitches. Cameron struck out in his first at bat to end the first inning. He'll be facing Chapman for the first time, excuse me. One. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2. Misses in, 2-2. So 2-2. Fouled away. Barely keeping himself alive here with the 2-2 count. Two. Misses away. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard into center, but Jake Moore is there to make the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up the 9-hole hitter and the shortstop in Carter Bates. Flew out to right center in his first at-bat. Looks like he hit it off the end of the bat, and Moore skies over to make the catch. First pitch. And sent through the left side, a base hit. Bates, big turnover there at first, and a 1-out single. 5th hit of the game for Columbia. Brings us to the top of the order with Case and Blackwood, 0 for 2. Popped up to second in the first, struck out swinging in the second. So both of his outs responsible by Chapman. Chapman was playing second and made the catch on Blackwood. Then he struck him out in the second. Pick off attempt over at first, not in time. Another pickoff, not in time. Long look here by Chapman. First pitch, bunts, and gets it down. Chapman tries to throw the first, won't be in time, and will be an infield single. Second bunt infield single by Columbia in this one. 2 on, 1 out. Brings up Jackson Lindsay. Well placed there by Blackwood. Both of your bunt singles have come from Summertown Products. Lindsay 0 for 1, walked and scored in the first, and then struck out in the second. Pickoff trying to get him at second, not in time. Time called at the plate by Lindsay. Pickoff attempt again, and they got him. Really good play there by Chapman and Moore, and they get Bates at second base. Second out of the inning. You can hear the third base coach the entire time. Get back, get back, get back. Short, short, short. Time called here at the plate by Lindsay again. Played by Blackwood over at first. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Another pickoff attempt. One up. Runner takes off. Throw from Durham. Got him. No, he dropped the ball. So Blackwood is safe. I think we all thought he had him there, but throw is there. Tag is there. McCauley just couldn't hold on to the ball. Comes the 2-0. Misses for ball 3. 3-0. This pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 3-1. Still a hitter's count here for Lindsay. This is in for ball 4. So Lindsay will work his second walk of the game. Runners on first and second here with 2 gone in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up John Colby Stanley's had a heck of a game. RBI single to right in the first, double off the wall and center in the third. Scored both times. First pitch. High and in for ball 1. This one goes through the right side. Runner rounding third. Here's the relay. No throw. Everyone is safe. Blackwood scores, and John Colby Stanley picks up his 3rd hit of the game, his 2nd RBI, and Columbia leads it now at 4-0. Big day for John Colby. 3 for 3. 2 runs scored, and now 2 RBIs. Runners on the corners now with 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Jake Pettis. 1 for 1 walked in the first, a bunt single in the third. Durham on his way out to talk with Chapman here briefly. Pettis and company ready to go. 2 on, 2 out. Runners on the corners. First pitch. Runner takes off, and it's in there for strike 1. Or doesn't take off, stays in place. Time called here by Pettis. Pettis calls time again after Chapman with a long look over at first base. The 0-1. Runner does take off, and Stanley will get in safely. 0-2 the count now to Pettis. The 0-2. Popped up. Durham giving chase. Oh, goes into the net there after the ball hits the net. Fouled away, still 0-2. And Brooks is okay. We'll head back behind the plate. Still 0-2 here to Pettis. Next pitch. In there for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Columbia adds another run the bottom of the 4th. They lead it 4-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. Next on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern.
We go to the top of the 5th inning. Columbia leading Lawrenceburg 4-0 here in the 17U Tennessee American Legion State Tournament. First pitch here to Logan Mays. A cleanup hitter misses high for ball 1. 4-5-6 due up for Lawrenceburg. Mays, Story, and Bracey. Dolan Sims back on the mound for Columbia through 4 innings. No hits, no runs, a walk, a pair of strikeouts through 42 pitches. This pitch misses high and in for ball 2. He does have a hit by pitch as well. Other teams are making their way here. Upper Cumberland and Loretto getting ready for their 6:30 game. 2-0 the count here to Mays. Next pitch from Sims. High for ball 3. Three up. High and in for ball 4. Mays works a leadoff walk. Second straight inning, Lawrenceburg has got the leadoff man aboard. Brings up Jack Story. Grounded out the short in his first at bat in the second inning. 1 on, nobody out. First pitch. This is away for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Misses in, 2-0. Pick off attempt at first, not in time. Yep. Someone getting loose in the Columbia bullpen. Two-0. High for ball 3. 7 straight balls here from Sims. Someone from Columbia screaming down to the left field bullpen to hurry up. Three-0. It's the inside corner for strike 1. Three-1. All fouled off of Story's ankle there. 3-2. Next pitch. This is low for ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Start off the top of the 5th inning. 2 on, nobody out. We'll bring up Landon Bracey. Flied out to right in his first at bat in the 2nd inning.
Now batting number 14, Landon Bracey.
First pitch here to Bracey. Shows bunt, and the pitch misses low for ball 1. Behind Bracey is Chase Carr. One up. This is in for ball 2. 2-0. Pitch and change about to happen here for Columbia. We'll do it for Sims, so while the change goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Top quality equipment rentals at the
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame, and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki B-Twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply,
New pitcher into the game is Jackson Curry. Comes in for Dolan Sims. 4+ innings, no hits, no runs, 3 walks, a hit by pitch, 2 strikeouts through 51 pitches. Here it's a 2-1, no out, 2-0 count here to Bracey. First pitch he throws, misses low for ball 3. And it's in there for strike 1. 3-1 the count. High for ball 4, and that loads the bases with nobody out. Bring up Chase Carr. Flew out to center in his first at bat. Face Curry here for the first time. First pitch, hit in the air in the right, but foul for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses low. 1-1 the count. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Fouled away, and Carr will stay away. Stay alive with the 1-2 count. It's 1-2. On the outside corner for strike 3 in the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. We got a new hitter into the game. Kelly. Pitch hit for McCauley. First pitch, that is fouled away for strike 1. Caleb Kelly here. Next pitch, fouled away for strike 2. So quickly down 0-2. Next pitch. That hit him. It's going to be a bases loaded hit by pitch on an 0-2 count, and Lawrenceburg will get their first run. 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Harrison Wiley. Struck out in his first at bat in the 3rd inning. Bases loaded. 1 out. First pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1 misses away. 1-1 the count. One. Ground ball up the middle, and that will get through for a base hit. 1 run is in. Bracey will hold up at 3rd, and Lawrenceburg on the first hit of the game makes it a 4-2 lead for Columbia, cutting their lead in half. Then we'll bring up the top of the order with Brayson Rose. Wiley chops it up the middle, brings home a run. Rose 0 for 1, fly out to shallow right in his first at bat in the 1st, and walk to lead off the inning in the 4th. First time facing Curry. First pitch in there for strike 1. Next pitch in there for strike 2. Comes the 0-2. Right on the outside corner for strike 3 in the 2nd out of the inning. 2 gone. 3-pitch strikeout there for Curry. Brings up Jake Moore. Moore 0 for 2. Popped up to 3rd in the 1st and into a fielder's choice in the 4th. First pitch. This is low and away for ball 1. One-up. Foul back. 1-1 now the count. Pitch. Hit in the air, down the left field line. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Kelly rounding 3rd. He will tie it up. Wiley on his way to 3rd. Moore with a 2-out, 2-run double in is 4-all here in the top of the 5th. Clutch hitting from the about to be sophomore, in Jake Moore. Well struck ball. Absolutely ripped it down the left field line, and now it's a brand new baseball game at 4-all. They're going to intentionally walk Brooks Durham here. courtesy runner will come out, and that will bring Logan Mace to the plate, who started off this rowdy with a leadoff walk and eventually scored.
Up to bat now is number 28, Logan Mays.
Bases loaded, 2 gone. First pitch here to Mays. High and in for ball 1. One-oh. In the dirt. Good block by Cameron. 2-0. Two-oh. Misses in. 3-0. Hard to tell with that umpire standing right in that spot.
You put an X in the field.
Curry here resetting himself. Three-oh. Misses low for ball 4, and that will bring home the go-ahead run. Second walk for Mays in the inning. This time of the bases loaded variety. Picks up an RBI. Wiley scores. It is 5-4 Lawrenceburg here in the top of the 5th inning. Came into the inning down 4-0 and has scored 5 runs. Still got 2 outs. Brings up Jack Story, walked previously in the inning. First pitch from Curry misses away for ball 1. Story 0 for 1 with the ground out. Walk and a run scored. One up. Misses for ball 2. Two up. And Story sends this one in the center. That's down for a base hit. Moore is in. Wiley rounding third. He will hold up. Good cutoff there from Stanley. Then he throws it away. Wiley now heading home. Mays on his way to third. And a pair of runs score. And Lawrenceburg now leads this one 7-4. Seven runs here in the top of the 5th inning. And now Landon Bracey batting for the second time here in the 5th. Walked previously and scored. First pitch. High and in for ball 1. Bracey was the first batter that Curry faced when he came into the game. One-oh. In the dirt, a good block by Cameron, 2-0. Someone again about to go get loose down the left field line here for post 19. Two-oh. Foul back off of the on-plate umpire for strike 1. 2-1. Shakes it off like nothing ever happened to him. 2-1 the count here to Bracey. Runners on second and third. Lawrenceburg with 7 runs here in the top of the 5th inning. This pitch popped up and out of play and on top of us. Strike 2. 2-2 the count. Deuces on the board. Two. Ground ball sent up the middle. Played by the second baseman. Throws over to first. Off line. A rumble score. It'll be a tough play to make there at second by Kirby anyways. And that makes it 8-4. Now runners on the corners with 2 gone. And that might do it here for Curry, excuse me. Looks like we do have a pitching change about to go down here by post 19. Or not. So while that goes down, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with
New pitcher in the game for post 19 is Gabe Leonard. Comes in for Jackson Curry. 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 runs, a walk, pair of strikeouts, 33 pitches. Runners on the corners, 1 out. First batter he faces is Chase Carr. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. Strikeout happened earlier in this inning. First pitch misses away for ball 1. 8-4 the Lawrenceburg lead. All 8 runs coming here in the top of the 5th. One up. Ground ball over to third. Browning makes a nice play. Throws over to first. Good stretch by Stanley in time, and that one will end the inning. Lawrenceburg with 8 runs in the 5th leads at 8-4 as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations.
Bottom of the 5th here with Lawrenceburg leading Columbia post 19, 8-4 in the 17U American Legion State Tournament here in the state of Tennessee. Leading things off will be Colby Browning, 5'6'7" for Columbia post 19, and it looks like Landon Bracey being pulled here temporarily so he can go down in the bullpen and warm up. Case Chapman back on the mound through 3 innings, 2 runs off 5 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts through 49 pitches. First one here to Browning is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 in there for strike 2. 0-2. The 0-2. Misses away, 1-2 the count. Next pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. 6th strikeout of the game for Chapman, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up the right fielder and Brandon Smith, 0 for 1. Sacrifice fly into deep left center on a diving play by Brayson Rose in the 1st and struck out swinging in the 3rd. First pitch. This is low and away for ball 1. One up. Sitting in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall down. Branham taking off for second, might take off for third, and he will. Relay will not happen, and a 1-out triple. So Wiley diving for it, came up short, and Branham turns it into a 1-out triple. 5th run of the game, now 90 feet away for post 19, brings up the second baseman, Aiden Kirby. 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the 1st and struck out swinging in the 3rd. First pitch here from Chapman. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Check swing and said he didn't go around. Ball 1. 1-1 the count.
So they were going to have it at Mount Pleasant. They charged so much money per game.
1-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Comes the 1-2 from Chapman after shaking off Durham here a couple times. Misses away. Durham keeps it in front of him. 2-2 the count. Comes a 2-2. Misses low and away. Ball 3. The full count offering. Misses away for ball 4. Puts runners on the corners here 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. Second walk issued by Chapman. Brings up Griffin Cameron, 0 for 2, as Clint Wright will make his way out to the mound. We'll see what Wright does here with Chapman at 61 pitches. Bracey warming up in the bullpen down the right field line. Looks like he's going to stick with Chapman here for the time being. It's Dylan Perry that came in at third base for Bracey. Cameron 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. On look here from Chapman. Time called by Cameron. Runners on the corners, 1 out.
They're about to play their first game. Everybody else has played 2 almost.
Pickoff attempt at first, and that gets away from Story. Runner taking off for home, and he will score and make it 8-5. One pickoff too many over there, especially with the runner on third, and the 5th run of the game is now in for post 19. Runner on first, 1 out, 1 run notched up for Columbia. They scored in 4 of the 5 innings so far. First pitch in there for strike 1. The 0-1 misses away. 1-1 the count.
Post 19. Yeah, he's in the 4 hole there. He struck out the 3rd hole.
1-1. Ground ball sent over to second. Throws over to short, and he can't make the catch. Second error of the inning here for Lawrenceburg. 2 on, 1 out. That will bring up Carter Bakes, the shortstop. Something's going on. Columbia coach out talking with the field umpire about something. Might be making a courtesy runner here for Cameron. Will be Browning coming out to run.
Oh man, Nick Moore's arrived.
Nick Moore is here. That means nothing good's about to happen. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. One up. Bunt gets down. Chapman will field, throws over to first in time, and that moves the runners to second and third. Very close over there, a little too close for comfort for Chapman. Ooh. Huh. Very close. That brings us to the top of the order here for with Case and Blackwood. 1 for 3. Singleton scored in his last at bat. Pitch here from Chapman over his head. A good catch by Durham for ball 1. One up. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. One. Popped up. McCauley going back on it. Makes the catch, and that one will end the inning. Columbia gets a run back in the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-5 Lawrenceburg as we go to the top of the 6th next on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years' experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
We go to the top of the 6th inning here of this champions of this 17U American Legion Tennessee State Championship winners bracket game. So the top of the 6th here, Lawrenceburg leading Columbia 6-0. Leading them 8-5 here in the top of the 6th. First pitch here to Colin McCauley. It's in there for strike 1. Next pitch. In there for strike 2. Down 0-2. 8-9-1 due up here with Gabe Leonard back on the mound. Next pitch misses low, 1-2. Leonard threw just 1/3 of an inning, got out of a bit of a jam. Lawrenceburg, all 8 runs scored in the top of the 5th after they trailed 4-0 going into the top of the 5th. This is with Columbia scoring runs in 4 of the 5 innings so far. 1-2. Misses away, 2-2. This one sent in the left field and down for a base hit. So McCauley leads off the inning with a single. 1 on, nobody out to bring up Harrison Wiley. 1 for 2, a strikeout in the 3rd, an RBI single up the middle, and a run scored in the 5th. That's Maddox Wiley now pitch hitting for Harrison.
I think this is Taylor Kelly Head. Is it right?
First pitch here from Leonard, and the bunt will get down. Good bunt over to first in time. There's McCauley up the second base. It's to the top of the order with Brayson Rose, 0 for 2. Flew out to right in the 1st, walked in the 4th, struck out looking in the 5th. First pitch In there for strike one. The 0-1. It's the outside corner for strike two. 0-2. Rose is going to call timeout here. The 0-2. Misses away, 1-2. Leonard will step off the rubber here. One, two. Misses away, 2-2 the count. Next pitch. Fouled away. Count will stay where it is here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Rose will golf this one over the first. That will move the runner to third. 2 gone. Runner on third here in the top of the 6th inning. Brings up Jake Moore, 1 for 3. One time on his reach base twice. Fielder's choice in the 4th, and then a 2-run, 2-out double down the left field line to tie the game up in the 5th. Eventually scored in that inning as well. First pitch. In there for strike one. Leonard working the fastball in the zone. The 0-1. This is in the dirt, 1-1. Next pitch. This is away, 2-1. Two-one from Leonard. Swung on a miss for strike two, 2-2. Next pitch. Sent in the air into shallow center and will get down for a base hit. Jake Moore with another 2-out RBI base hit. It's a 9-5 Lawrenceburg lead. It's a line drive up the middle, what Jake Moore does best, and delivers in a clutch spot. Lawrenceburg gets a lead back up to 4. Brings up Brooks Durham 0 for 1. Reach base twice, a hit by pitch in the 1st, and an intentional walk in the 5th. Durham here will call time. First pitch, in there for strike one. The 0-1. This is away, 1-1, excuse me. 1-1. Ground ball to the left side. Browning makes a nice play at third. The throw to first in time, and that one will end the inning. Lawrenceburg gets a run back in the top of the sixth. They lead at 9-5 as we go to the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family.
Go to the bottom of the sixth inning here of the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament. 2-3-4 due up for Columbia Post 19. They trail Lawrenceburg 9-5. Lindsey, Stanley, and Pettis set the face-off of Case Chapman. Chapman threw 4 innings, 3 runs off 6 hits. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts right now at 69 pitches. Lindsey, who's 0 for 1, has walked twice in the first and fourth. First pitch here, a grounder. Over to McCauley at second. Fields throws over to first in time, and that's the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the sixth. Brings up a red-hot John Colby Stanley. Pair of singles and a double, pair of RBIs, and a pair of runs scored. First pitch here from Chapman. Gets away for ball 1. One out. Misses in. 2-0. Next pitch. Lined right through the third baseman and Perry. And he will take off for second base. But will stay at first. So runner aboard here with 1 out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Third error of the game here from Lawrence County. Jake Pettis here, due up for Columbia Post 19. 1 for 2, infield single on a walk to his resume here in this game. Down 0-1 early. Do you know some insight on what was going on there, Will?
No. Probably like you're always down early in the count.
Yeah.
You're always down 0-2. Let's not do that this time.
The 0-1. Misses in. 1-1 the count. One. Misses away. 2-1. On the outside corner there, 2-2. Comes a 2-2. Tip back, foul, 2-2. Still the count here. 5th pitch of the at-bat. Chapman now up to 78 here through 4 1/3. Came in for Jack Story after Jack went an inning, and Case has gone the rest of the way. Still got Landon Bracey warming up in the right field bullpen. 2-2. Runner takes off, swing and a miss for strike 3. Throw. Got him, and that one, oh, he could not hang on to it. So Stanley is safe at second base. See you, Kaysen. Certainly a close play. Another good throw there by Durham, but McCauley just could not hold on to the ball. Brings up Colby Browning, the third baseman, 1 for 2. He's reached base twice with a single and a hit by pitch in the first and third. First pitch here. Misses away for ball 1. Time called here by Browning at the plate. Tapper here to Perry at third. Throws over to first, not in time. An infield single for Browning. Now runners on the corners here with 2 outs. Brings up Brandon Smith. 1 for 2. Sacrifice fly in the first on a deep drive to left, robbed by Brayson Rose, and then a triple down the right field line and scored in the 5th. Busy evening here at Zion Christian. Looks like we got a Little League softball camp or something going on next door here. Feels like a Saturday, but it's a Friday. Have confirmed that. Pitch here from Chapman. Right on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. That's going to be fair. Stanley's going to come on down the score. Browning hustling will get in the third. And Smith with a 2-out RBI double will make it 9-6. Second RBI of the game. Brings up Aiden Kirby. He's 0 for 1. He's reached base twice. Hit by pitch, a walk, and a strikeout, but Clint right on his way out to the mound. And that might do it here for Case Chapman. And it will. So while the pitching change goes down, we will take a break here on the Exports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitive.
New pitcher in the game for Lawrenceburg will be Landon Bracey. Comes in for Case Chapman, 4 2/3 innings, 4 runs off 8 hits, pair of walks, 7 strikeouts, 83 pitches. Here it's 2-1 of 2 outs, runners on second and third here in the bottom of the 6th. His team with a 9-6 lead. Faces off Nathan Kirby first. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Next game right after this will be Loretto and Upper Cumberland. Winner of this game will get the winner of that game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. The 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1 the count. It's the 1-1 high, 2-1. Next pitch. Ground ball. Slow roller here to short. Moore makes the play. Throws over to first. Picked out by Jack Story, and that one will end the inning. Columbia gets a run back in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 9-6 Lawrenceburg lead as we go to the top of the 7th next on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable
We go to the top of the 7th here, the Tennessee American Legion 17U state tournament here in the winners bracket. Lawrenceburg leading Columbia 9-6, 4-5-6. Due up for Lawrenceburg, May, Story, and Bracey. Gabe Leonard back on the mound, inning in a third. Run off 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. Logan Mays, a grounder here to short, and off of his wrist into left field, and Mays will reach base for the 3rd straight at bat. It's the 2nd error against Columbia in the game, and Mays, an on-base machine, not necessarily a batting average machine, but an on-base machine will at least get you into Billy Bean's good graces. Brings up Jack Story, 1 for 2. He's reached base his last 2 at-bats. He walked and scored in the 5th, and later in the 5th had an RBI single up the middle. And yeah, we're just going to play on. Clint Wright hadn't made his way over to the third base coach's box yet, but we'll wait after this pitch. Pickoff attempt. Very close getting Mays over there at first. Very close. Next pitch. This is high. 1-0. Comes a 1-0. This is high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. This is low for ball 3. 3-0. This is away for ball 4, and Story will reach base for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Brings up Landon Bracey, 1 for 2. Reached base twice, both times in the 5th, walked and scored, and then an RBI single later in the inning. And Lawrenceburg with 8 of their 9 runs in that 5th inning. Columbia's worked hard. They've scored in 5 of the 6 innings so far, but 4 of those 5 innings were just 1-run innings. First pitch, Bracey shows bunt and gets it down. Leonard looks at third, throws to first, and that will move both runners up. Picture perfect bunt there by Landon Bracey to move both runners. A pair of runners in scoring position. Here for Chase Carr. Carr 0 for 3. Fly out, strikeout, and a ground out. Leonard to work out of the windup. First pitch. Ground ball, and sent over the short. His throw to first will not be in time, and Carr with an infield single brings home a run, and Lawrenceburg extends their lead out to 10-6. Brings up Colin McCauley. 1 for 2 in the game. Strikeout, bases loaded, hit by pitch, and a single, and scored twice. Long look here, and then Leonard will step off the rubber. Pickoff throw over to first, not in time. First pitch, Carr takes off. Breaking ball in there, and Carr safe at second base. Runners on second and third, one out. 0-1 the count here to McCauley. Next pitch, swung on a miss for strike two. This pitch misses away. 1-2 the count. One, two. Swung on a miss for strike three in the second out of the inning. Two gone here in the top of the seventh. Brings up Harrison Wiley. Maddox Wiley, excuse me, who had a sacked bunt in his first at bat in the sixth. Yeah, this is here. That's at least it's one way we can tell the Twins apart. One bats left-handed, the other right-handed. First pitch misses for ball one. Yeah. Here's a 1-0. Misses low. 2-0 the count. It's in there for strike one. Next pitch. In the dirt. Good pick by Cameron behind the plate. 3-1. Don't necessarily want to walk Wiley here and bring up the bases loaded for Brayson Rose. This one skied into shallow right center, but Blackwood is there, makes the catch, and that one won in the inning. Lawrenceburg gets another run back in the top of the seventh. They lead at 10-6. Try to close it out in the bottom half of the inning next on the Exports Network.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts. At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
We go to the bottom half of the seventh inning. Final chance for Columbia Post 19 as they trail Lawrenceburg 10-6 here in the Tennessee American Legion 17U State Tournament winners bracket game. Lawrenceburg hangs on. They'll play at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Columbia Central falls. They will play at 11 a.m. against Scotts Hill. Landon Bracey back on the mound. Pitched the third of an inning. Got an out through 4 pitches. Face 8, 9, and 1 with Cameron, Bates, and Blackwood. Cameron 0 for 3. Reached once on a error in his last at bat. This pitch. And it's a ground ball off Jack Story at first. And good hustle by Cameron. Hard to hit ball there. Cameron will reach. Nobody on. Nobody out. One on here in the top of the first. I'm all over the place. Bottom of the 7th. Brings up Carter Bates, who's 1 for 2. Singled in the 4th. And had a nice sacrifice bunt in the 5th. One on, nobody out. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. This is the 1-0. Misses just a bit high. 2-0 the count. Right on the outside corner. 2-1. And misses high. 3-1 now the count. Next pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Moore feet up under the glove of Moore. And Cameron thinks about going to third, and it's back to second and time. Fourth error by Lawrenceburg. 2-1, nobody out. And brings us to the top of the order with Case and Blackwood. 1 for 4. Singled and scored in the 4th, but has popped up the second twice and struck out once. 5th at bat here, first time against Bracey. So Bracey has gotten 2 ground balls, and neither one of them been able to field it yet.
Blackwood works in the kitchen at Pie Factory too.
Yeah. Say he's cooking up something, Will? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty good back there.
Yeah. First pitch. Misses away for ball 1. And 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line hard, but foul for strike 1. 1-1. Here's a 1-1. This is away. 2-1 the count. A 2-1. Down the right field line, but foul for strike 2. Evens things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit off of Bracey. Cameron rounding third. He will score, and that will make it a 10-7 Lawrenceburg lead. Brings up Jackson Lindsay here as Clint Wright will make his way out to the mound to check on Bracey. And that will do it for Bracey. Looks like we are going to bring in no, We'll see what happens, but pitch and change going down. We'll take a break here on the Exports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into...
Logan Mays, a new pitcher into the game here for Lawrence County. Here it's a 2-1, nobody out situation. Columbia already with a run scored here in the bottom of the 7th. Lawrenceburg with a 10-7 lead. First man he'll face is Jackson Lindsay. He's walked twice. He's also struck out and grounded out. 0 for 2. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. One up. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count. One. Ground ball. Right at McCauley. Steps on third. Throws over to first. Over the head of Jack Story. And runner's going to round third. He's going to come home. Throw will not be in time. And that makes it 10-8. So runner on second base. Just one out. 10-8 is the Lawrenceburg lead. Brings up the red-hot John Colby Stanley's reach base on all 4 bats. 2 singles, a double. Scored 3 times. Pair of RBIs as well. First pitch from Mays. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Hit in the air down the left field line, but foul for strike 2 as Mays gets a hit, no balls and 2 strikes. He's shaking off Durham. 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 in the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Mays, and the first time that Stanley has been retired. Jake Pettis representing the final hope here for Columbia. He's reached base twice, the walk and a single. So 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch. High for ball 1. One out. Misses in, 2-0. Asking for a new baseball here. So 2-0 here to Pettis. Mays gets a baseball. Next pitch. Swung on a miss. 2-1. Next pitch. Misses for ball 3. On the inside corner for strike 2. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count offering. Misses high for ball 4. Runners on first and second to bring up the 5-hole hitter in Colby Browning as Pettis reaches base for the 3rd time today. Browning 2 for 3, a pair of singles. He's also been hit by a pitch as well. First time facing Mays. Mays now through 12 pitches through 2/3. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. First pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. The 0-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Comes the next pitch. High. 1-2 now the count. One-two. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the game. Lawrenceburg comes from behind, a big come-from-behind win as they top Columbia post-19 10-8 here in the winner's bracket. They will advance to the winner's bracket championship game, the de facto tournament semifinal game tomorrow at 4. Columbia will be back in action first thing tomorrow at 11 a.m. Our next game here on the schedule, Loretto and Upper Cumberland. They will face off here in the winner's bracket. That will be in about half an hour. So for Will Pettis, this is AJ Good. We will see you guys for the final game coming up soon.
Going the distance.